We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Warren Spahn is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding into the box, Monty Irvin, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
First pitch, 7:20.
The 1-0. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 2-1 home. Pence will be next. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So in now for San Francisco, Pence. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, outside.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Spahn, originally from New York State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Erdman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Christy Mathewson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
So digging in now, Dale Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 now. The pitch. 3 and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
At the plate, Fred McGriff, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 3-0, and it's fouled away. Line drive base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. For the current campaign, Albies is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And he chased it in the dirt. Bart corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. The Braves lead it 3-0. At the plate, Matt Williams, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this will be fouled away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 1 home run, 9 driven in. The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2. Joey Bart is on deck. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So up steps Joey Bart now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Batting 9, The pitcher.
At the plate now, Christy Mathewson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Now at the plate, Monty Irvin. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in, Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. That pitch is out.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to. Stepping in now, Warren Spahn.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one for Crawford is short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Stepping in, Dale Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
In now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center. Murphy moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Orlando Cepeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Williams, a California-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Murphy is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now that's second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
1-1 home.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he botches it. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Joey Bart, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 5-4 San Francisco. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. First pitch coming, here it is. Screwball. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. To 2-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still down a run. It's 5-4. All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Christy Mathewson. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Eagle.
Striding in once again, Monty Irvin. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now in the box, hence no hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
To the Giants, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
To the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batter, the third baseman, Matt.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it is. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher, number 28, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. 1 away.
Pitcher number 21, Warren.
Stepping into the box, Warren Spahn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To Crawford for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Dale Murphy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, Guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Dale Murphy stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
Nope, that's the ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0.
Two on, two out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Joe Torre, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Torre is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Chopped in front of home plate. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We played 4 full, and we are all tied 5-5. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Next to the Giants, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Into the box, Joey Bart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Mike Soroka comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Brandon Crawford will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Albies brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Christy Mathewson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Christy Mathewson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Monty Irvin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Soroka offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Ready on 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 7-5 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
In now, Pence, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Braves 5. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. One pitch on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 2-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Freddie Freeman will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. In there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
This is worst-case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
The set and the 2-0, and it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Sean Anderson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Dale Murphy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 7-6. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Martin, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-0 now. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hot shot down the line. Foul. No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Next to the gun, the third baseman,
Matt Williams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Runner at second here with one man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Murphy's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, swing and a liner, foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Into the box now, Joe Torre. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Mays, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
So coming to the plate, Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's a full count. 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Full count still.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. And a double steal try here. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. McGriff is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, talk about being on cruise control through 5 innings, and all of a sudden the 6th inning, things are starting to fall apart. He needs to refocus again.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Eddie Matthews will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Eddie Matthews.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Sam Coonrod trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Flores has it over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. Atlanta leads it 9-7. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Bart, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Melanson, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Will Clark will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Will Clark.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Reyes Maranta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Reyes Maranta.
In now, Dale Murphy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
The right fielder, Dale Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maranta, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Torre. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Murphy's off and running. On a rope to the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here it is on 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Cepeda in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jared O'Day.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. O'Day, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Misses, ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Orlando.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
One and two. Here it is.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. McGriff has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 9 and the Giants 8. Ready now, Fred McGriff. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman,
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Stepping in for the Braves, Andrew Jones. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
And there's ball two now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike three.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Ozzie Albies. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 9-8. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing center field and batting 9.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joey Bart.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 1-0 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Reyes.
Willie McCovey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44, Willie McCovey.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Monty Irvin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Pence, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. At the plate, Willie Mays, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Martin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 8 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.